bloody there. He's still bloody there. Giovanni Broncos is hanging on by the skin of his teeth. But will he be dismissed heading into the international break? We'll take a look at all of it next. That's right, folks. Back to a prediction video today. We look forward to match number 15, or is it 16, over in Scotland? And we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button, bang, and say all things Rovers related, Scottish Premiership related, World Cup related. We got it all here, boys. Under one roof, of course, Celtic got a 7-point lead over Rangers heading into the international break. Is there any hope? Is there any point in continuing the season? We'll take a look at all of it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. But anyway, what we're doing, we're jumping the deep end and having a look at what we're talking about. We're talking about, of course, the final game before the World Cup breaks us all up for a bit of a fantastic fienza, even though all the controversy around it. But let's get, of course, into the deep end. Of course, take a look at Hibs, how shit they are. 2-0 loss to Ross County. I went the other way. Meanwhile, Livingston picked up a 2-1 over Aberdeen. I think I might even I've got shit results here, guys. Dundee United, big 4-0 win over Kilmarnock. Rangers did us a favour with a 1-0 win over Hearts. I went with a 2-0. Celtic with a 2-1 win over Motherwell. I went with a 3-0. I did go with the draw at the bottom there, so maybe I salvaged a little bit of grace on that one, but not great. Indeed, taking on the table, it looks like this. Celtic 7 points split over Rangers. Aberdeen are in third spot. Hibs all the way down to 7th now. Kilmarnock and then Dundee United in, of course, the relegation spots. But, of course, that could also change dramatically in the next round of games. Let's take a look at the Super Brew. Of course, we're whopping over here, we're jumping over here, and we're jumping right in here. I don't think I did good, but maybe no one else did good. I think we all did shite, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at it. There I am with 4 points. Top bins go to summer of 2018, 6.5. Well done to you. But a lot of us got 4.5, so not great all around. If you see your name in there, please hit that thumbs up. It does wonders for the old algorithm, does wonders for this channel, and it does make the likelihood to do these videos more often in the future. So if I know that you love it, then of course we'll be back, of course, continuing it on into the next seasons. Of course, take a look at the overall leaderboard, which is going to be shite, isn't it? Summer 2018 remains top bills, of course, 90.5 points. I am all the way down to like 17th or something, up one spot, thank heavens. Long way away, 30 points adrift. Oh my gosh, I might as well concede the title already, but not, of course, the Kingslayer or Mark Chapman. They want to be in the mix, of course. Big pusher for this 77, up 2 spots there. Any other major movers? Not really. Not really major movers up or down. Actually, James FC took a tumble. Did he actually pick this week? We'll see about that. Anyways, take a look, of course, at the link here. Cutley4 Scott's picks. It is free, 100%. Get in amongst it. Of course, can you compete with me and the boys here? Of course, take a look at the next games, of course, coming at you this coming Saturday, November the 12th. They're all on this game, and we'll start with St Mirren against Rangers over at, of course, St Mirren Park. Played 43 times since the year 2003 for St Mirren, 36 for Rangers. They've got 4 draws, of course. St Mirren, they're just 1 win and 6. Of course, 33% for them right now. Rangers, though, winning 2 times in the last 6, 42% for them heading into this as well. Last round, though, over at St Mirren, was a 4-0 win for Rangers back in April 2022. Rangers, of course, unbeaten against them over the last 6, won 6 on the bounce. Haven't conceded a goal against them in the last 3. In fact, they've just conceded 1 goal against them over the last 6. Meanwhile, Rangers pick up a 1-0 over Hearts. St Mirren, the big 2-2 draw against St Johnstone, of course, most recently. Let's go back into that. They've also played each other this season once already. It was a 4-0 win for Rangers back at Ibrox back in October. The odds here, we have 13-2, which is St Mirren, 50-4 is your draw, 5-2 is your away win, of course. Back in Rangers, 2-0 win. Yes, I am. 3 points to the can again. Will that be enough to keep them at the under wraps, or will they get rid? Maybe even bring in the likes. I think I heard Michael Beale knocking around. Maybe even a return for Stevie G. Who knows? Anyway, Celtic up against Ross County, of course, coming at you over at Glasgow. Celtic Park, played 37 times in 2004. 26 wins for Celtic, 5 for Ross County, 6 draws, of course. Celtic, though, just 1 defeat past 6. 75% form for them right now. Ross County, they're winning 3 in the last 6. Back-to-back wins, 58% form for them heading into this. Last round, though, over at Glasgow, Celtic Park, 4-0 win. It was for Celtic back in March 2022. They also played each other a couple of times already this season. One was in the league, 3-1 loss to 3-1 win for Celtic and Ross County. They also beat them in the League Cup 4-1 a couple of days later, or a couple of weeks later. Meanwhile, Ross County with a big 2-0 win over Hibs. Celtic also beating Motherwell on the road most recently, but the odds here, 40-1 on your Celtic. We've got 12-1 as your draw, 25-1 as your long shots. We are backing, of course, Celtic 3-0 win for them. Of course, the lead remains the same, of course, into the World Cup we go. Kilmarnock up against Hibs, coming at you over at, of course, Rugby Park. Played the 91 times in 1984, 28 wins for Kilmarnock, 39 wins for Hibs, and we've got 24 draws, of course. Kilmarnock, they're losing 3 on the bounce, 42% form for them right now. Hibs, though, just 1 win in 6, 70% form for them at the moment. Maybe a little bit of pressure for Lee Johnson at the moment. Of course, coming at you last round at Kilmarnock, it was a 1-0 win for Hibs, who actually have won 6 on the outs against Kilmarnock over the last 6 occasions. In fact, they haven't conceded a goal against them over the last 4. And also, they played each other at a couple of times, actually just one time, back in September, it was a 1-0 win for Hibs over at Easter Road. Ross County 2-0 win over Hibs most recently. Kilmarnock 4-0 dropping by Dundee United, of course, to go foot of their table. The odds for this one, we have Kilmarnock 11-5, 23-10 is your draw, 13-10 is your away win. We're back in my Hibs despite the shit form. 2-1 win for them, hopefully turning the clock around at just the right time. Hearts up against Livingston over at Tynecastle, of course, come at you on the 12th of November. Played each other 36 times, 2001, 20 wins for Hearts, 8 wins for Livingston, 8 draws, of course. Hearts, though, winning 3 of the last 6, 50% form for them right now. Livingston, though, just 1 defeat past 5, 58% form for them heading into this. Last time around, though, over at Tynecastle was a 2-0 win for Hearts back in March 2022. They also played each other this season over at the Tony Macaroni Stadium back in September. It was a 1-0 win for Livingston way back when. Of course, Livy picked up 2-1 over Aberdeen. Hearts, though, losing to Rangers, of course, over at Ibrox. The odds for this Badgerino, we have Hearts 21-20 for the victory, 12-5 is draw, 11-4. There's the away win here. Which way do we go? We're going to go with a 2-0 win for Hearts. Yes, we are. Of course, making a push for top 3 into the World Cup break. St Johnstone against Motherwell coming at you over at McDermott Park. Of course, played each other 70 times since 1997. 30 wins for St Johnstone, 29 wins for Motherwell. We've got 11 draws, of course. Super Jays, unbeaten the last 4, 58% form for them. Motherwell, of course, just 1 win in 6 heading into this. Of course, the Super Jays picking up a 2-1 win last time around at McDermott Park. That's back in March 2022. They also played each other back in August. This season at Fir Park. It was a 2-1 win for St Johnstone as well. St Johnstone up to 6th right now. Long, but well done. Well done for Callum Davison for turning that beast around. Of course, Celtic did beat Motherwell 2-1 most recently. St Johnstone, of course, did draw with St Mirren on the road. The odds here, we have 31-20 is your host, 11-5 is draw, 90-10 is your away win here. We're going to go with a 1-0 win for the Super Jays. Can they hold on and take the 3 points? We'll see about that. And wrap it up. It is Aberdeen. It is Dundee United. It is over at Pittodrie. Played each other 87 times in 1984. We've got 32 wins for Aberdeen, 33 wins for Dundee United, and we've got 22 draws. Of course, Aberdeen, though, winning just 1 win and the last 3, 67% form for them over the last 6. Dundee United, though, just 1 win in 6 for them, 25% form for them heading into this match as well. Last round, though, over at Pittodrie, it was a 1-1 draw back in February 2022. They did play each other at Tannadice, of course. It was a 4-0 win back in, of course, October. A good result for Dundee United, but Dundee United also picked up a big 4-0 win over Kilmarnock most recently, with Aberdeen losing to Livy, of course, in midweek. The odds for this badger, we got 11-8 on Aberdeen, 13-5 draw, 4-1 is your away win. Of course, which way is it going to go? Back in Aberdeen here, bounce back ability, 3-1 for them, which of course will keep them into 2nd spot into the World Cup and beyond. That's of course my take on it, guys. What do you guys think? If you agree or disagree, let me know down below, of course. And what is that? What is that? And if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. Of course, Celtic will remain at the top of the table with Rangers in 2nd. Kilmarnock, Dundee United still at the foot of the course, battling for relegation. Of course, like I said, this is what I thought. Be sure to get your own picks as well, using your Cutty Forster Scott picks, of course. And we'll see who comes out on top as we edge closer to the new year and Christmas and all that kind of stuff. Feels mad about that now, going into this month-long break. But be sure to give us some love, and of course, in the chat. Of course, make sure you stick around for the World Cup content. There's a lot of planning going behind the scenes here at Blackburn Overseas. A lot of interactive content on the watch-alongs. We have a phone-in as well. You can come and daily phone in. And, of course, you can express your opinions. Of course, maybe your grumbles about Scotland not being there or whatever you want to do. Anyone could be on it. Just keep your P's and Q's down to a minimum. But until then, guys and girls, I'll see you soon for the next one.